Supervisor Zhao. This is my 10th time here. I've completed all the procedures just as you said. Please, just stamp it for me.
What's the rush? You in a hurry to die? Is this your family's company? You think you can stamp it whenever you want? Whenever you feel like it?
School, the deadline is the day after tomorrow. If I don't get this stamp, I'll lose my degree.
That's your own incompetence. Where are the original attendance records for the last 3 months? I don't see them. Your direct supervisor's handwritten signature on every page. How am I supposed to process it?
But Supervisor Zhao, last week you said that as long as Supervisor Jiang signed the summary form, and I did sign it. Why do we need signatures on every page now?
That was last week. The rules have changed. Don't you understand what I'm saying? I really don't know what college students learn these days. They don't know anything. They only know how to bother others. Do you have no brain or no legs? Can't even handle such a simple errand? I think you might as well drop out. Don't just stand here until you've done it. Come back when you have everything done.
I've lost count how many times this is. Every time, she comes up with something new to block me.
Thanks, Zhao. My uncle will treat you to a meal another day.
You're welcome, Jiang. How could I not handle what Manager Guo asked? Take care.
Jiang Yu hasn't worked a single day at the company. Why does he get the stamp? Zhao, all the signatures you asked for, all the procedures are run through, not a single one missing.
You bring all this scrap paper to show off how hard you work.
This is what you said must be made up. Can you stamp it now?
Unfortunately, can't stamp it today.
What's the reason?
The boss just took the official seal, said he went out for a big deal. You, come back next week.
Next week? The deadline is this Friday. Zhao Ai, do you really not know? Or are you deliberately messing with me?
That's your problem. What does it have to do with me? Next Friday is still a Friday. Take care, don't bother to see me out.
Dad. My internship certificate. The HR department has been sitting on it for a whole month. The school deadline is the day after tomorrow. I followed the process 10 times. I submitted over a dozen documents. But they still won't release it. They even lied, saying you took the company seal.
I see. Next month, I will personally optimize the company's approval process. This kind of HR department with over-centralized authority needs a complete structural overhaul.
Dad, I'm sorry for worrying you. You're not in good health. Please go rest. I'll handle the rest myself. I've already confirmed. The company's seal right now is in the company safe. The boss never took it out.
I might have misremembered.
Forget about why you repeatedly blocked my process again and again. Who instructed you behind the scenes? Or who bribed you? I'll settle the score with you later. I need this internship report urgently. Supervisor Zhao, you now stamp it immediately.
Everyone, listen up. Kids these days, they lie without batting an eye. Even this kind of rich family drama they act so convincingly. Zheng Tingting, if you were really the boss's daughter, a precious treasure, why would you stoop to come to the company as a bullied little assistant? Do you think this is a TV drama?
The truth is you'll know once the seal is stamped.
Stop pretending with me. The company has its procedures. Your documents in my eyes are non-compliant. Why should I stamp for you? If you're trying to trick me into giving you the seal to do something illegal and harm the company's interests, then who takes responsibility? You, the liar, or me, the person in charge?
I went through 3 rounds of interviews and entered under a concealed identity. It's normal that Zhao Ai doesn't know me, but as an HR, she shouldn't use her authority as a tool to humiliate people. This internship certificate, I must get it today. Zhao Ai, you keep saying my paperwork is incomplete, not up to standard. Then what about Manager Guo's nephew in operations? He hasn't worked a single day in the office. He doesn't even have clock-in records. How come he can just drop off an A4 sheet, plop it on your desk, and you're happy to stamp it? Is that your so-called company process? Is this the rule and regulation your HR department upholds? If it were just me being blocked, maybe the colleagues would just brush it off as normal, let it slide. But now, this is pure abuse of power, favoritism.
You. Shut up. You need to talk with evidence. That's slander. That's malicious defamation.
Actually, Zheng Tingting usually works pretty hard. She revised her plan so many times, everyone saw that. She just wants her internship certificate stamped. The company stamp is usually used by everyone. Why doesn't Zhao Ai just stamp it? Does it have to blow up like this?
What do you know? If it's not compliant, it's not compliant.
What's this all about? Zhao Ai is usually so good to you. When she brings milk, tea, and snacks, you don't complain then. Now you're being disloyal, siding with an intern who's about to leave?
I'll tell you plainly, the company stamp is right inside.
Since it's there, then do your job. Stamp it now.
Stamping? Fine. But your colleague evaluation form is wrong. It's only rated by your own department. That's not a proper evaluation. According to the new company rule, you need ratings from all employees, averaging 90 or above, before I can stamp it.
Average 90 from the whole company? Manager Zhao, there are hundreds of people here. You want me to find them one by one?
Zheng Tingting, you should reflect on yourself. Maybe you're too self-righteous, and don't know how to be a team player. Look, now when it really counts, no one's willing to give you a hand, or even speak up for you. You've got no one.
That's easy for him to say. A third of the company's key staff were sent out on assignment last month and won't be back until next month. He knows the deadline is tight, but he demands a full company evaluation. How am I supposed to get that signed? This is clearly trying to cut me off completely.
Zheng Tingting, what's going on? You're the only one left in the class who hasn't turned in the internship report. The deadline is in 3 days. No report, no diploma. You know the rules. Don't blame the school for being ruthless.
Just because of an internship report, I'll let 4 years of hard work go down the drain? No. No, absolutely not. Since the rules are so strict, then I want to ask Manager Guo about his nephew's evaluation form. Was he also rated by everyone? I'm at the company every day, but I don't remember ever rating someone like that. If you insist on using these rules to block me, fine, then please bring out his evaluation form right now and show it to everyone who actually signed it. If you can't produce it, then right now. Stamp my internship report immediately.
What are you looking at? Don't you have work to do?
Supervisor Zhao. If you don't explain clearly today the rule that allows people to get stamped without being on duty, I'm afraid no one will want to work. Who knows if working hard for 3 months will end up being for nothing.
Hey. Manager Guo's nephew doesn't even show up and still gets it done, but Tingting works overtime every day and gets blocked. This is so shady.
If there's no explanation, what's the point of staying at this crappy company?
What's all this noise during work hours? This is unacceptable. Zheng Tingting, Zhao AI, you two are out of line. You think this job is too easy, huh? Come to my office.
Manager Guo, the head of HR, the previous internship reports when Zhao AI sent them back, I naively went to him.
Tingting, the company procedures are indeed complicated. It's for standardization. Just redo it carefully. If you're really in a hurry, I'll help you figure something out. I won't let you miss the deadline.
Figure something out? This is the solution you came up with?
Tingting, tell me, a good kid like you, why would you publicly make things difficult for Zhao Ai? By making such a scene, you've made things so ugly. You've made Supervisor Zhao unable to face other colleagues to carry out his work. What about the company's credibility?
Manager Guo, he started it.
Enough. Today, I'm giving you an out. First, apologize to AI, then go back and write a brief apology letter and post it in the company group chat. Reflect on your work attitude. As long as you're sincere, we'll let this go. We'll discuss the internship certificate later.
Manager Guo, forget it. I won't hold it against her. The kid is young and naive. Just admit it publicly, and I'll follow your instructions.
Now I truly understand. Under that nice guy mask lies the rotten core. These two are birds of a feather. Reasoning here is simply impossible. Manager Guo, before you made me apologize, didn't you want to ask me why I confronted him?
Can't you talk it out properly?
Talk properly. I went to Zhao Ai 12 times. For an entire month, he made up dozens of absurd excuses to reject my internship certification. Is it just because I'm not your nephew, Manager Guo? That official stamp of Zhao Ai's can only be used for connections who don't even show up, but not for me. Manager Guo, is this how my father entrusted you to manage the company?
Your father? CEO Zheng?
Manager Gu, you're a seasoned person. How could you be fooled by this intern's little trick? Fooled?
Little trick?
She just found out that CEO Zheng is sick these days and resting at home, so no one in the company can verify. She just happens to have the surname Zheng, and started dreaming of fishing in troubled waters. She's just a student intern, doesn't even have a decent resume. Manager Guo, believe me, if you were really intimidated today and stamped her form, she would take the certification and run without looking back.
True. I almost got fooled by a kid, so young and already learning bad habits. He learned to swindle at such a young age. Keeping someone like him around is a menace to the company. You, don't bother coming in tomorrow. Zhao A, don't issue him any internship certificate. An intern with such poor character. Just start the termination process. The sooner the better.
Got it, Manager Guo. You can count on me.
Just now, you said the company seal was taken by the boss. Now where did this seal suddenly come from? Still fresh.
Sign it. Save yourself a little dignity.
Can you believe I got fired by my own company? Fired by these two parasites. They want me to sign a voluntary resignation. Dream on. Even if I leave, it'll be your company illegally terminating me.
You.
Now, I demand you immediately present a written report stating my internship was unsatisfactory. Show me proof explaining why I'm not competent for the job. Which project I handled failed to meet delivery requirements. Or do I have a record of client complaints? Furthermore, the due financial compensation you won't skimp a single cent. You want to exploit my labor for free and on top of that, smear my name. You're not capable of that. Hey Yen. I've run into a little trouble with my internship. Your family's company, can you stamp my internship certificate for me?
Internship stamp? That's the easiest thing in the world. When do you need it?
Thanks, I'll come pick it up in a couple of days.
Ting Ting. Your internship is almost over. How's the company?
It's fine, everyone's been really nice to me. I'm going upstairs to shower. I can't let my parents worry at a time like this. I want to see those parasites just how far they can push this. Shao aids, where are my things? You're quick. You didn't even leave me a water cup. Auntie, my things. Who told you to pack them?
Oh, isn't this the little girl who quit? So we can pack up, right?
I didn't quit.
That's what Zhao A from HR told me. She said you voluntarily resigned. These junk items are taking up space. She told me to take them away and just sell them as scrap. She said it's to save space.
These aren't junk. The department group chat. The project group I've been on for 3 months. They didn't even leave me the info group. Zhao Ai is trying to burn all bridges. Completely erase every trace of me ever working here.
Ting Ting, Jiang Yuan's been with the company for a long time. I'll talk to him. And ask him to mentor you.
Dad, don't bend the rules. I'll learn on my own merits. Without my mentor, I wouldn't have grown so fast. If he'd just say a fair word, Zhao I couldn't have it all her way.
Come in. Ting Ting, have a seat. Oh, look at my memory. I haven't even congratulated you yet. I heard from HR that you're leaving. Guess you found a better opportunity. The outside platform is bigger. It really suits you better than here.
Yesterday's uproar at HR was probably heard by the whole building. As the department head, unless he's deaf, there's no way he doesn't know the truth. Director Jiang, I think you misunderstood. I'm not resigning. These 3 months, my performance and attendance have been clear to everyone in the company. I've done nothing wrong. Why would I resign? Since I'm still on the job, I have to keep working. I thought he was the one honest guy. Who knew Jiang Yuan is a hypocrite too? This mentor-student bond means nothing against power and money. Director Jiang, Zhao A and Manager Guo refuse to give me my internship certificate. They're trying to force me out. I won't let them get away with it. As long as I haven't signed that resignation letter, I'm still part of this company. I can let the company-wide group go, but the department and project groups don't mess with my normal work.
Zheng Tingting. I was trying to save you some face, let you leave gracefully. Didn't think you'd be so ungrateful. All this talk is just you wanting severance pay, isn't it? I'm your direct supervisor. Look at yourself. You don't even have basic respect. With that attitude, you should have been fired long ago.
My work attitude? You taught me. On the first day, you said,
Cut the crap. Let me tell you. You might as well accept it now. Find another job. Maybe if you're quick, you can still make the school deadline.
I applied for a month. They said the boss took it. I didn't even see the company seal. Turns out that was left for you to split the spoils among yourselves. Jiang Yuan. Are you trying to get fired?
You're the one who wants to quit. Take a look yourself. This form. I've already emailed it to HR. Filed a record of your bad work attitude. All your assigned tasks never met standards. Zheng Tingting. The company is justified in firing you. It's legal and compliant. You won't get a cent in compensation.
Tasks never completed. The project report I worked on for 3 months. Did a ghost write it?
I actually thought highly of you. Even recently, CEO Zheng praised you privately. I almost thought there was something between you and the boss. Guess I was wrong. And now you're still here, being crushed by me like an ant. Get out. Pack your things and leave. Blame yourself for being blind. Offending Manager Guo. In this company, if he says you're out, you're out.
Zhao Ai, Guo Lin, Jiang Yuan. So these three are all birds of a feather. One holds the documents, one splits the spoils, one suppresses others. If my dad hadn't told me to hide my identity and start from the bottom, I wouldn't have seen how rotten these so-called good employees are behind the scenes.
I understand. The company will be yours sooner or later. Whatever you want to do, Dad supports you.
Since you parasites treat the company as your personal ATM, there's no need to keep you.
The company attaches great importance to this project. Everyone must work hard. Ding ting ting. Who let you in? Get out.
Excuse me, let's pause the meeting. HR Manager Guo Lin, Supervisor Zhao Ai has long been using the company seal for personal gain, and colluded with business departments Jiang Yuan for illegal exchanges of benefits. From today, both of you are suspended pending investigation.
What are you looking at? Everyone out. Get out now. Zheng Tingting, who do you think you are? Bringing a bunch of fabricated, Photoshop nonsense from who knows where, and you think you can have me suspended? Are you crazy?
Exactly. This must be your forged evidence.
Mr. Zhang hasn't been at the company these past 2 days. How did you get his handwritten signature on a suspension investigation form? Tell me, where did you steal the seal from? Fake.
Where the hell are the security guards? There's a lunatic causing trouble in the conference room. Get over here and throw him out now.
This suspension investigation form was personally signed by my father. Even though I only have a printed copy faxed over, the official process is already underway. It'll take effect in a few minutes.
Manager Guo. Look at the handwriting. It really looks like the boss's signature. Maybe.
Zhao Ai, after all these years of working here, have you learned nothing? It's just an image. With today's technology, he could screenshot it from anywhere and Photoshop it. You're really dumb as a brick.
Ma'am, please cooperate. Don't make this harder for us.
Zheng Tingting, weren't you just all high and mighty? Weren't you going to stand up for the right thing? Now look at you, like a drowned rat. What are you waiting for? Get her out. Throw this lying lunatic out.
Stop. I'd like to see who dares to touch my daughter.
Dad, why did you come here yourself?
If I hadn't come, my own daughter would have been publicly held down and thrown out of her own family's company.
Mr. Zheng, look at this mess. So Tingting really is your daughter. Ah, you should have told us in advance. Otherwise, we wouldn't have treated Tingting like an ordinary employee, demanding. I suppose this kid has been under too much stress lately. That's why it came to this. It's like the flood drowning the Dragon King's temple, all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding.
Tingting is indeed a good kid. She's strong in business. But she's still young. Her ability to handle pressure is just a little lacking. At the end of the day, it's because I've been busy lately, and stamped her approval a few days late. And she's already this upset.
With just a few words, she's trying to pin workplace bullying on me as me being unreasonable, throwing mud like I'm a 3-year-old.
Meaning, you didn't intentionally delay Tingting's internship report and didn't conspire secretly by controlling the company seal to manipulate the company's performance review?
Of course not. Zheng, I've been with you for 30 years. 30 years, don't you know my character by now? Brother Zheng, we came from the same fraternity, sworn brothers. Back when I got laid off and had nowhere to go, you were the one who gave me a hand. I have that debt etched into my bones. I would never, ever betray you.
Just a few years as manager, and he's already gotten so full of himself, forgetting how humble he was when he joined the company, and daring to abuse my father's trust by calling white black.
Brother Zheng, Senior, I beg you, look at me again. Do you remember those years? I was suddenly let go by my old company. My mother was seriously ill in the hospital, desperately needing surgery money, and my kid had tutoring classes to pay for. If you hadn't, without a second thought, lent me that 100,000 and taken the heat to hire me at the company, I'd have been truly cornered. We've got 30 years of friendship. 30 years? Brother Zheng, you can doubt my ability, but you can never question my loyalty to you.
Dad's heart softened. He hates betrayal most in his life. Once it's confirmed, he always cuts clean, leaving no trace of favor. But here Guolin is, trying to use past memories to pull him back to the days when they shared a pack of instant noodles. Dad.
Guolin. If you really don't have a problem, then accept Tingting's arrangement.
Zheng.
Suspension pending investigation is the only way to clear your name. That's it for today.
Since you put it that way, I accept the company's decision. The innocent will be proven innocent. I'll go back and hand over my work.
Wait. Today's events are just the beginning, Manager Guo. You're leaving a bit too hastily.
What do you mean? I've already agreed to the suspension and cooperate with the investigation. What more do you want? You keep saying I falsified performance records. That's a groundless accusation. Supervisor Jiang Yuan's abilities are recognized by the entire company. He deserves it. Besides, aren't you also Jiang Yuan's protege? Your behavior now is a betrayal of your mentor.
Tingting, we found what you asked for.
Although before they were too afraid to speak up under Zhao Ai's threats, but faced with justice and their own future, they chose to send me the information. The moment I decided to dig deeper, the net had already been cast. Manager Guo, see. The reckoning is here now.
Tingting, Right after you entered the meeting room, we followed your instructions and went to Zhao Ai's desk, and sure enough, we found this.
This records Zhao AI's daily schedule of client meetings. Over the past 2 months, he met at least 3 people a day. What's even more disgusting is, each name has an amount noted beside it. The lowest is $1,000. The highest is $2,000. Those are my personal belongings.
Give them back. You two interns, what right do you have to mess with my stuff? You're out of line. Who gave you the nerve? I'll deduct $200 from your salary next month.
Zhao Ai, you're used to throwing your weight around at the company. You're always threatening to deduct salaries as if the HR department is a court holding the power of life and death.
Give me back that notebook. It's just my daily one. For recording visitors and interviewees.
That's a work record. Oh, recording interviewees. Then, Supervisor Zhao, can you explain something? What kind of interviewee would have a value marked after their name, worth $1,000, $2,000? Are you interviewing, or are you setting a price to sell company entry slots? You record very thoroughly. Every single entry is crystal clear. Jiangyu, Manager Guo. Don't those names sound familiar to you?
I'm looking for my uncle Gua Lin. I'm his own nephew. He told me to come get an internship stamp.
Oh, Xiao Jiang, keep your voice down. Come in with me, quick. Here, take it. Hurry up and leave. Don't let anyone see you.
Half a month ago, Manager Guo, you weren't around. But Zhao Ai was flustered and stamped the form for that nephew who didn't even know where the company gate was. Yes, she stamped it. Supervisor Zhao. How much commission did you charge for this one? Time, place, and people all match up. I originally thought the two of you were just pulling strings for relatives, but these strings of amounts are a blatant violation of company rules. Supervisor Zhao, this line is very clear. Jiang Yu, $2,000. How do you explain that?
I don't remember. This is just a notebook I scribble in. I usually just doodle randomly. Maybe it's just a phone number. Or money I owe someone. I wrote it down and forgot.
It's that guy named Jiang Yu or something. I don't know him at all. Mr. Zheng. Nowadays, college students will do anything to get fake certificates. They'll resort to any means. Zhao Ai must have been tricked by that kid. That day, she never stamped his form. What's written here must be the info Zhao AI recorded about the scammer. This is all a misunderstanding.
Oh, is that so? So what you're saying is, you never privately stamped the form for Guo Lin's nephew, and you absolutely never abused your position to accept any bribes from anyone?
I've told you, Jiang Yu is not my nephew at all. We are upright and honest. There's no way we took his money. Old Zheng, this girl of yours is too reckless. Stop fixating on baseless points. Let me be honest with you. If we hand the company over to her now, it'll be doomed sooner or later. If you ask me, that kid still lacks experience. Back in the day, we made it on our own. Step by step, through hard work. How can someone right out of college inherit a big company? If word gets out, what would the veteran employees think?
Let him in. I want to see how long these two illustrious heroes can keep up their tough talk.
Excuse me, who is Zhao Ai?
You've got the wrong place. There's no Zhao AI here. Get out now.
I am Zhao Ai. Are you here to get a stamp?
Oh man, finally found you. Your company is really hard to find. In this scorching sun, I'm dying of heat. Hey, Sister Zhao, I also brought a few internship reports from my roommates. 3 in total. I'm a regular customer, can you give me a discount? Make it $2,500 for all. Deal? And if you do it fast, I have other classmates who need it too. I'll refer them all to you. I guarantee your seal will be smoking non-stop.
Boss. You've misunderstood. I don't know anything. I don't even know this person. I really don't know him. I don't know why he's spouting nonsense here. He's making false accusations. You've got the wrong person. You hear me? There's no one here by the name Zhao Ai. What stamp? What business? I don't understand a word. Get the hell out of here. You lunatic. Get out now. If you don't leave, I'll call security.
Zhao Ai. You think the property is yours? And security guards are your personal thugs. You can call them anytime.
What are you doing? Trying to welch on the deal? What does this mean? I already sent the deposit via WeChat. Now that the goods are delivered, you tell me it can't be done? You're screwing with me? Who's in charge here? Who the hell is Zhao AI? You were so quick to agree when taking the money. Now you want to deny everything? Give me back my money.
Enough. What's all the yelling about? I'm Zhao Ai's boss. This was his mistake. How much deposit did he take from you? 300 or 500? I'll pay you back myself right now. Take the money and leave. Now.
Why didn't you say so earlier? What a crappy company, acting all high and mighty. Ting Ting, I've got the numbers. All the amounts recorded in this notebook, we've double-checked everything. It comes to 189,000.
189,000. In just 3 months, one internship season, Zhao Ai used this company stamp to make nearly 200,000. This isn't a company stamp anymore. In your hands, it's a money printing machine.
No, boss, it's not like that. Let me explain. I never wanted to do this. It was Manager Go. He forced me. All those people getting fake certificates. He brought them all in. I'm just a subordinate following orders. I just stamped for him. And he took most of the money. As for the rest, I really know nothing. I was forced. I'm just a small employee working under him to get by. Please let me go, boss. This has nothing to do with me.
With nearly 200,000 on the line, the two of them, neither will escape prison time. Someone like Zhao Ai, when trouble comes, they only care about themselves.
Brother Zhang, I admit I was foolish, but I swear, I had nothing to do with the core of this. Really, I was completely led astray by this woman. Brother Zhang, have you forgotten? Back in college, we were so broke. You came to my dorm late at night, and we hid under the covers, sharing a pack of instant noodles, fighting over the last sip of soup. Do you remember? Later, when you made your first money from work, the first meal, you took me to that barbecue stand at the alley. That was the best meal we ever had. Brother Zhang, through all those tough times, we got through it together. For the sake of 30 years of friendship, I would never, ever stab you in the back.
Dad must be in agony right now. 30 years of friendship, from a pack of instant noodles to this whole office building, nobody wants to be betrayed by their best friend. And no one wants to tear apart that veil of warmth themselves.
Guo Lin, for the sake of our years together, I'll ask you one last time. How deep were you in this?
Zhang Go, I really had no idea at all. It was all that woman Zhao Ai. She was pulling strings behind my back. I was deceived by her. I have been completely loyal to you.
Guo Lin, do you really think I'm senile? With something like this, if I call the police and request the bank statements of you and all your family, whose pockets that money went into, it will be a piece of cake to find out. You're still sitting here arguing with me only because I still remember the old bonds between us. Ting Ting. I'll leave this matter to you. I'm old and my heart has softened. Some things I'm really not good at handling anymore.
Zhang, give me another chance. You can't leave.
Guo Lin, Zhao Ai, from now on, you are officially suspended pending investigation. The company will, based on subsequent evidence, reserve all rights to sue you. Get your lawyers ready. Hello, 110. Our company has discovered major embezzlement and bribery. Send the police with the evidence. The address is...
Zheng Tingting, what gives you the right to lock the door? My personal belongings are still inside. Why are you not letting me in? Zheng Ting Ting.
Supervisor Zhao. Save it. Trying to destroy evidence. Don't have to be so blatant about it.
This is a legal restraint. I have personal property in there.
Everything inside is now already sealed by the police. Even a piece of scrap paper, if you dare touch it now, that's destroying evidence.
Manager Guo. Manager Guo. Say something.
Don't bother looking. Guo Lin has already slunk away.
All personnel of Group 2 urgently convene a general staff meeting. In 15 minutes, in the main conference room. No one is allowed to be absent.
Now I announce a personnel decision. HR Manager Guo Lin and Supervisor Zhao Ai are suspected of serious violations, accepting bribes, and embezzling public funds. They are hereby officially terminated. The company will pursue legal action. Also, I announce that from now on, all company affairs will be fully handled by Zheng Tingting. All departments' work will only need to report to her. Later, the company will issue the official appointment document.
It's not like one person gets promoted and everyone benefits. But at least in this company, hardworking young people no longer have to beg like dogs for an internship certificate.
Please sit down.
As for specific work arrangements, I'll discuss with each department later. Today I just want to announce two things. First, from now on, if anyone encounters any obstacles at work, whether it's pressure from internal leaders, exclusion from colleagues, or difficulties from external clients, you can privately email me. This email account is accessible only to me. I don't want to see a second Zhao AI in my company.
Okay.
Second, from now on, salary grades and performance evaluation standards will be transparent across the company. Although specific amounts are private and won't be disclosed, I can guarantee that the official performance review documents will be verifiable. I promise everyone here that there will absolutely be no double standards for anyone. I don't want to start off by imposing any dogmatic rules. Now I announce an urgent temporary appointment, effective immediately. The work of Business Unit 1 will be temporarily supervised by Director Zhao from Unit 2. Director Jiang Yuan, please come to my office later.
See? Director Jiang is definitely getting promoted. After all, he was the one who mentored President Zheng. That mentor bond is irreplaceable. Good thing we've been working under Director Jiang without being arrogant. Otherwise, now that President Zheng is in charge, we'd probably be the first to get cut. Enough gossip. Get back to your desks.
Supervisor Zhao. I'm counting on you for the next department.
General Manager Zheng, level with me. What's really going on with Jiang Yuan?
He's been colluding with HR for a long time. Illegally tampering with performance reviews. Embezzling for personal gain. This matter I only just obtained solid evidence.
No wonder the company's performance reviews were always part of the confidential salary info. Except for the boss, HR, and the cashier, everyone's account was separate, only known to the individual. I led the second department's team, and worked like crazy to win orders. When we landed a multi-million contract, I always thought my performance was the best in the entire company. I even thought the boss treated me well.
From now on, this kind of thing will never happen again.
Tingting, you're here. Just now, Jiang Yuan was telling me that you performed well during your internship.
Manager Jiang, save the pleasantries for later. Now, explain the numbers on this document.
General Manager Zheng, I'm sorry.
What is this? Top performance rating. Top bonus. Jiang Yuan. So this is how you've been assisting me all these years?
A year ago, I went to HR to apply for the company seal. And accidentally discovered that the seal was actually locked in Guo Lin's private office. According to company regulations, the seal should be kept by Zhao Ai at the front desk. It cannot be delegated without special approval. I became suspicious. I secretly observed a few times. Sure enough, I found that they've been using that seal to stamp documents for outsiders for profit.
So, you use this leverage to threaten them, to make them transfer the performance bonuses that belong to everyone and bonuses all into your own pocket.
I am the beneficiary. Having done this, no matter how I argue, it's useless. I'll accept whatever accounting you make. If the company wants to recover all losses, or file a criminal lawsuit against me directly, I'll take it all.
He's been with Dad for nearly 20 years. He didn't beg for mercy or make excuses. What is he up to?
Jiang Yuan, I remember your family has always been financially stable. Your wife is a senior accountant. And your salary over the years has never been lacking. How could you do such a thing?
I was blinded by greed. As for my specific motives, Mr. Zheng, I can't even explain them myself. Who would ever say no to more money? Especially that day, when Guo Lin threw the salary slip of Supervisor Zhao from Department 2 right in front of me. I lost it completely. He's been in this industry way fewer years than me. Just because he managed to produce a hit project, his bonus and performance pay after deductions ended up half more than mine, and I've been here way longer. I couldn't resist. After that first time I dipped my hand in, there was no turning back. Mr. Zheng, I let you down.
You can leave.
Brother Zheng, You mean,
write your own resignation letter and get out. I won't pursue the previous accounts. And I won't call the police. But from now on, I never want to see you again. And never let me hear your name in this industry again.
He won't press charges. He's not going to report it. Dad, in the end, still gave this old subordinate who's been with him for 20 years one last shred of dignity. I saw this coming. Dad values loyalty above all else. Even when betrayed, he wouldn't personally send his old brother of 20 years to prison.
Brother Zheng, I don't know how to thank you. I thought I was done for. My kid just started elementary school. If I had gone in, I wouldn't know how to face him when I got out. I almost destroyed his family.
The investigation results are out. Guo Lin, Zhao Ai, the two of you have really impressed the company. Over $500,000. This is just the cash flow we've found so far. You not only forged the company's seal to sell certificates, but also embezzled funds and took bribes from Avon.
The defendants, Guo Lin and Zhao Ai, are convicted of embezzlement. The facts are clear, the evidence is solid. The court sentences defendant, Guo Lin, to 3 years in prison. Defendant Zhao Ai is also sentenced to 3 years. And partial confiscation of illegally obtained property. Confiscation of illicit assets.
The sun on my skin really can bring no warmth at all. This layer of glass separates more than just noise. It also separates Dad's 30 years of so-called friendships. 3 days ago, Jiang Yuan left. I handed the money over to finance to make up for the losses they drained from the company over the years. As for those 3 words, I never need to see them again.
Mr. Zheng, the 10 a.m. executive meeting starts in 5 minutes. All participants are already here.
Got it. Last night, looking in the mirror, I practiced my opening speech countless times. I can't mess this up. Good morning, everyone. Today is my first executives meeting since taking office. Time is precious. I'll just announce 3 agenda items. First, report the final investigation and verdict of the Guo Lin and Zhao AI cases. Second, discuss a thorough restructuring of HR. Third, review a new performance appraisal system to eliminate conflicts of interest.
Mr. Zheng, the Guo Lin and Zhao AI matter has been dealt with. Everyone knows it. Let's move on. As for restructuring and new performance metrics, I don't see the need to rush. Our company has been doing fine this way for years. That's called stability. You just got here and want to overhaul everything. Making such big moves will easily cause chaos. If business suffers, who's going to take responsibility?
Yeah, Mr. Wang is right. We're in the middle of the quarterly push, everyone's swamped. If we overhaul the system now, it'll demoralize the old employees.
HR is short-staffed? That's easy. There are plenty of headhunters out there. Just hire 2 experienced people to fill the gap. No need for such a big shakeup.
Mr. Wang is right. Business is so busy right now. Changing the system now will definitely hurt morale.
Performance evaluation has always been handled internally by HR. Our departments shouldn't get involved. Besides, since Guo Lin is gone, wait for the new HR manager to arrive, get a feel for things, then we can talk. What's the rush?
Director Wang, and everyone else. Since you all think the company has been doing well all these years, let me ask you, if the system is fine, how did Guo Lin and Zhao Ai become these parasites sucking the company's blood? How could someone like Jiang Yuan, who only knows how to network, get the top S-level performance rating for a whole year, while Director Zhao, who landed a multi-million-dollar deal and brought real money to the company, could only get a mediocre rating? Why did something as simple as an internship certificate become a tool for extortion? Right under your noses, the HR department made nearly 200,000 yuan in 3 months just by selling certificates. Where did that money go? Do you really not know, or are you playing dumb? If we don't fix these root problems, we get rid of one Guo Lin today, and tomorrow there will be countless Li Lins and Zhang Lins. If the foundation is rotten, this building will collapse sooner or later. This is the performance data I personally compiled for the entire company over the past 3 years, along with the HR appointment records. All of you are veteran employees of the company. Take a look. Is this what you call stability? In the past 3 years, HR promoted 23 supervisors, 18 of whom are relatives of Guo Lin or his hometown buddies. And that performance bonus you're so proud of, 60% of the business department's bonus went entirely to Jiang Yuan's team. Ironically, the results they delivered accounted for less than 30% of the company's total output. This is what you call the empire built by the old brothers. Hard-earned?
That's impossible. This data, such confidential stuff, how did you, a newbie, get your hands on it? It's forged, it's slander.
I got it from the finance department's old records and the system backend. I've already asked the tech department to restore all the data that was maliciously deleted by certain people. Director Wang, since you value old ties so much, why don't you also explain how your marketing department's year-end bonus total last year is $80,000 more than what you reported to finance? That extra $80,000, whose pockets did it end up in? I think Director Wang, you know it better than anyone. The new performance appraisal system has been jointly reviewed by me, Supervisor Zhao from Business Department 2, and the CFO. Starting from the 1st of next month, everyone's performance will be strictly tied to results, data will be updated in real time, and everyone can check their evaluation basis in the system backend. HR will be dissolved and reorganized on the spot. The new manager will be recruited publicly. All supervisor positions will be filled through competition. This company doesn't support deadweight.
Zheng Tingting, don't go too far. You've only been here a few days. What the hell do you know about management? If it weren't for your father, you'd still be on your knees begging us to stamp your papers, a mere intern. This company was built by us old brothers, risking our lives alongside your father. A young girl like you has no right to boss us around.
Wang Lei, what did you just say? Say it again.
Old Zheng, how did you get here? I didn't mean it like that. I just think Tingting is too young after all, and acts too impulsively. I'm just afraid she'll run the company into the ground. Can't help but worry.
This company is mine, and it's also Tingting's. I handed it over to her because I believe in her ability. Anyone who's not satisfied, or thinks this place is too small for them, can submit their resignation right now. I won't stop you.
Since no one objects, this meeting is adjourned. All agenda items will be executed as I just stated. If you have any questions, feel free to come to my office anytime. Dismissed.
Old Zheng, I've followed you for 20 years. I never thought it would end like this.
Wang Lei, I know you're upset. But Tingting is right. The company can't keep going like this. What happened with Guo Lin was a lesson. If we don't change, all these 20 years of effort will be ruined by us sooner or later. You're a veteran here. I hope you can support Tingting, and me too.
I understand. I'll cooperate with him.
You must be tired. Dad. I felt like all my strength was drained out of me in an instant.
I told you before, running a company isn't something you can do just by sitting in the boss's chair. Those old employees, every one of them, are seasoned veterans who've seen it all. If you don't have real skills, they won't easily respect you. This blonde-haired girl.
I know, but I can't give up. If I can't even overcome this, how can I live up to the opportunity you gave me? And how can I be worthy of the employees who are actually working?
Atta girl. You're truly my daughter, Zheng. Yeah, but remember, you can't always go for speed and harshness. You need to know how to balance firmness with gentleness. You, Wang Lei and the others, though stubborn and prideful, are still loyal to the company's foundation. As long as you guide them well, they'll be your strongest right hand.
I understand. Dad. Oh, and about Jiang Yuan, have you heard anything from him lately?
He disappeared completely from the day he left, never contacted me. What, are you still feeling sorry for that traitor?
No, I just think it's a shame. He mentored me in business, and he was truly a very capable person. If he hadn't gone down the wrong path, he would have become a big asset to the company.
No matter how capable, if his heart is in the wrong place, it's useless. Ting, in business, that kind of person is the most dangerous bomb. Alright, stop thinking about him. Focus on running the company well. I trust your judgment.
This overcast sky, it's time for a change.
These positions involved improper promotions in the Guolin case. As of today, you're fired. The vacant supervisor positions will all be open for competitive recruitment. As long as you have the ability, tomorrow you could be team leader. The new evaluation system only looks at data. More work, more pay. No freeloaders.
This time, it's really about earning your keep through merit.
You held the line when it mattered most. Now, go to the business department you've always wanted and work hard. This is the chance you earned through your own efforts.
President Zheng Dingsheng Group just sent over a formal lawyer's letter.
Dingsheng is our biggest client. What happened?
They say we're in serious breach of contract. They demand immediate termination of all contracts. Not only that, they want compensation for a full $5 million in penalties.
Dingsheng Group has been our company's bread and butter for 5 years. Annual profits from them exceed $10 million. If this pillar falls, the company will be completely emptied out. Failure to deliver on time, product quality severely substandard. How is that possible? We've cooperated for 5 years, and we've never made such a rookie mistake. The Dingsheng project has always been personally handled by Jiang Yuan. When he left last month, I watched him with my own eyes hand over all procedures to Supervisor Zhao. Wasn't the product shipped out smoothly last week? Where are the quality issues coming from?
I can't figure it out either. All I know is, just now, the chairman of Dingsheng has been blowing up the phone. His tone was extremely bad. Supervisor Zhao, half an hour ago, took people to the warehouse to trace the shipments.
President Zheng, big trouble. Big trouble. Explain clearly what's going on. I just checked the warehouse inventory records and shipping documents. The batch sent to Dingsheng last week isn't from our production line at all. It's those two bastards, Guolin and Jiang Yuan, who secretly falsified production orders, hid it from everyone, and from outside found a small factory without qualifications to subcontract the work. The spot check report just sent by Dingsheng shows that the batch's pass rate is less than 30%. All inferior junk.
How could subcontracting lead to this? The contract clearly states in black and white that production must be done in-house. What gave them the nerve to outsource?
President Zheng, I just carefully checked the original files. This contract with Dingsheng was tampered with by Guolin. Moreover, the delivery time was moved up by 1 month. Guolin deliberately held up production so we couldn't make it in-house. We had no choice but to use that outsourced trap.
That bastard Guolin. For a measly kickback, he dared to tamper with a contract that put us at risk. Now Dingsheng wants to cancel, plus a $5 million penalty. Once this gets out, our company's credit is ruined. Cash flow will dry up immediately.
Boss Zheng, it gets worse. Besides Dingsheng, 3 other major clients just sent similar legal letters. All contracts handled by Guolin. Same outsourcing loophole, same quality complaints. If they all sue at once, we'll have to pay at least 20 million.
20 million? That's not a penalty, it's 20 million nails hammering my dad's 30 years of hard work onto a pillar of shame. My dad poured most of his capital into that new production line to expand the company. We have less than 10 million in the account.
Boss Zheng, don't panic. We're not out of options yet. We've worked with Dingsheng for 5 years. There's still goodwill. Let's prepare the documents now and meet with Dingsheng's chairman. Maybe we can negotiate a settlement.
Goodwill? Supervisor Zhao, don't you see? The product defects are solid evidence, and the contract breach is a fact. Business is a battlefield. They sent a legal letter, so they're determined to swallow us. We have no chance of winning.
Hello? Is this Zheng Tingting?
Jiang Yuan.
It's me. I heard about the Dingsheng claim. I'm right outside your office building. Can I come up and talk?
Sure, I'll be in my office.
Why would Jiang Yuan call you?
I don't know. But we're already in the abyss. Let's first see if what he has is a stone or a rope. Have a seat.
This is solid proof of collusion between Guo Lin and Dingsheng's procurement manager. They took bribes from Dingsheng, not only altering the contract terms but also secretly outsourcing the products that should have been made in-house to an unqualified workshop. On that small factory order, they pocketed a full 1 million in kickbacks. Xiao Chen, plug it into the computer now and cross-check everything.
Boss Zheng, the evidence is solid.
Transfer times, seal numbers, all match.
This kind of thing is Guo Lin's lifeline. How do you have it?
Because a year ago, I started keeping an eye on Guo Lin. At first, I found out he was up to these little tricks. I thought I'd use these as leverage to threaten him, to get him to approve the highest performance rating for me, so I could get the biggest bonus. But later I realized he had gone crazy. He even dared to mess with the contract of a key client like Dingsheng. I warned him then. I said this is not just a violation, it's playing with fire. It's too dangerous.
What did he say?
He didn't listen. He slapped his chest and bragged that even if something went wrong, he, as the manager, would take the fall. It had nothing to do with me. Back then, he only saw the 10 million in kickbacks. He couldn't see the abyss at all.
Since you knew a year ago, why didn't you tell me sooner? If you had brought out this evidence earlier, the company wouldn't have fallen into such a desperate situation. And there wouldn't be this catastrophic disaster today.
I didn't dare. I was also on that performance list. I was also a beneficiary. I was afraid if I spoke up, I would get implicated too. Besides, I also let you down. I let manager Zheng down. After I left, I regretted every day. I kept thinking, if back then I hadn't been blinded by greed, if I had reported Guo Lin earlier, none of this would have happened. Yesterday, I heard that Dingsheng formally sued the company. I knew I couldn't hide anymore. If I hadn't come today, I would never forgive myself for the rest of my life.
Do I hate him? Of course I do. If it weren't for him colluding with Guo Lin back then, how could the company have been gutted to this extent by these parasites? But now, he is the only one who came back with a lifeline. Are these pieces of evidence really useful?
Yes. Dingsheng's procurement manager took bribes. That's already a fact. This means that when they signed the contract, there was malicious fraud. We can apply to cancel such a contract. We can directly take these things to Dingsheng's chairman and negotiate a settlement. The chairman is a smart man. He would never, for the sake of a corrupt procurement manager, destroy a supplier who has cooperated for 5 full years with extremely high cooperation.
As long as we settle, the crisis can be resolved.
What about the other 3? If they file joint lawsuits, 5 million plus 15 million, the company would be bankrupt and unable to pay.
Their situation is exactly the same as Dingsheng's. It's all Guo Lin, colluding with the other side's management in secret. Through kickbacks and subcontracting schemes. In this second USB drive are from those 3 companies, evidence of their managers' violations. As long as we have this evidence, and approach those companies privately, to protect their own managers from going to prison, they will definitely drop the lawsuit immediately and sit down to negotiate a settlement.
Thank you, Jiang Yuan.
Don't thank me. This is what I owe the company and what I owe you and your father. If I hadn't been so blinded by greed back then, things never would have gotten this bad.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Zheng, I'm sorry. I know I was wrong. Nothing I do now can make up for it. But I only ask that you let me make amends for my mistakes.
This evidence was all collected by you alone?
Yes. I know it's far from enough to offset the 370,000 I embezzled, and even less can it offset my betrayal of you. But I truly hope the company can get through this crisis.
About Dingsheng, I already learned through my channels just now. Just now, the chairman of Dingsheng personally called me. He said he has investigated and found out the procurement manager's kickback scheme. The person has been fired on the spot. Dingsheng is willing to not withdraw the lawsuit and continue to cooperate with us. However, that batch of substandard products with an inspection pass rate under 30%, we must recall all of them. Not only recall them, but also work overtime to reproduce them. All resulting losses will be borne entirely by our company.
Great. As long as we don't terminate the contract, we can withstand paying some compensation. Dad, what about the other 3 companies?
They've also gradually communicated with me, and their attitude is more or less the same as Ding Sheng's. Jiang Yuan, risking your life to bring these evidence this time, you've made a great contribution. Tell me, what compensation do you want? As long as I can, I'll grant it.
I don't want anything. I came back only to make amends. Mr. Zheng, I know what I did and I have no face to stay in the company anymore. After this recall project is completely closed, I will leave this city and never come back. I won't be a burden to the company, and I'll let myself reflect thoroughly.
Jiang Yuan, actually, I've always thought highly of you. You have business skills and a management mindset. You just had a moment of weakness, led astray by greed. To err is human, everyone stumbles a few times in life. As long as you genuinely reform yourself, there will definitely be a chance to start over.
Mr. Zheng, are you saying?
I'm giving you a chance. The recall and reproduction, you know them best. You'll be fully in charge of the operations. If you can take this mess and handle it properly for me, the past crap, I can let it go.
Mr. Zheng, you really want to give me another chance? Someone like me who betrayed you, you still trust me? Ha!
But I'll say this first, if you dare have even the slightest shady thought, or make one more mistake, I promise, I won't let you off again.
I won't. I'll never mess up again. Thank you, Mr. Zheng. Thank you. I'll give it my all, even if it kills me. I will not let your trust down.
Dad's right. To err is human. No one's perfect. In the darkest moment, giving a truly repentant person a ray of light, the energy they can unleash is stronger than anyone's.
This time, it's our fault. Please give us another chance to prove ourselves.
Dad, are you serious? Ding Sheng not only won't hold us accountable, but they'll also renew a 3-year strategic cooperation contract with us.
Colleagues, this month, we fought a tough battle by the skin of our teeth. That the company could survive this crisis and hold our ground is thanks to every single colleague here, giving it your all, working hard. Especially Jiang Yuan. This past month, he's been at the factory day and night, personally overseeing quality control. He deserves great credit. I hereby officially announce, from today onward, Jiang Yuan is reinstated as head of Business Unit 1. I hope everyone will continue to support his work just like before.
Dad. Thank you. Thank you for saving face for Master earlier. And thank you for always backing me up lately.
Silly girl, why thank me? This is all the result of your own efforts. If you hadn't pushed for reform under pressure, and exposed that rotten mess in HR, if you hadn't faced the 20 million claim with the courage to tackle the difficulties, this company would probably have been dragged into the abyss by Guo Lin and his gang long ago.
Dad, actually, I was really scared at first. I couldn't sleep at night. I was afraid I wouldn't do well, afraid those new reform ideas of mine were just all talk. What I feared most was, if I messed up, I would personally destroy the empire you've built with so much hard work.
Silly girl, do you think I don't know you were scared? But you did great, even better than I imagined. Ting Ting, you've grown up. Dad's getting old. I can't keep up anymore. From now on, this company will be officially handed over to you. I believe you can definitely take on this responsibility. And run it even better than I did.
Don't worry, Dad. I swear I'll run it well. Our company. I'll never let you down.
Let's go home. You've been busy for a month. Your mum is at home waiting to prepare a midnight snack for us. If we don't go back soon, she'll worry.
These past 3 months, the new performance evaluation system has acted like a precision filter, sifting out the slackers. Now, the company atmosphere is full of drive in every corner.
President Zheng, your private courier package is from Moda.
Internship certificate. 3 months ago, I was running around begging for a piece of paper. Now I hold this very paper. And I've become the CEO deciding the future of hundreds of people. Life is really full of surprises. Those hardships that once tormented me turned out to be the whetstone that sharpened me into the sharpest blade. These experiences are my best graduation gift.